tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Real American here talking to you. So we got an interesting video for you starring SeanPaul Reyes of Long Island Audits. And this composes 3 different videos of the same incident. We're going to have Sean's video, the police body cam footage, and then we're going to have the sheriff deliver a message that he gave out regarding this incident. It takes place May 4th at about 10:30 p.m. So we're going to do Sheen's videos first, and then we'll go to the body cam footage. So this is Sheen's video here. This is his video. I made no edits, no alterations, no sound effects. This is his official video on his official website at YouTube, alright? Let's go ahead and watch it.
Back up!
You gonna tase me?
Yes, back
For
up.
what? I'm on a public sidewalk.
Back up!
I'm on a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You do not belong.
I am far away. I have a right to film the police. The Supreme Court has given me. No, I'm not.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what? I'm on a sidewalk, sir.
You're under arrest for hindering. Turn around.
I'm on a sidewalk, sir.
Turn around.
I'm walking on a
I'm telling
sidewalk.
you right now, bud. Put your hands behind your back.
All right.
Back.
So as you can see, that was his entire video. That was the whole incident right there. This is Sheen's video. This is what he put on his channel. Alright, and I'll leave a link to that below along with the other 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and check on the police body cam footage. Okay, so Sheen's video lasted about 22-23 seconds and just involves the police officer confronting him. What we're about to see here now is Keith Jackson's body cam footage. He's a deputy sheriff for Hartford Sheriff's Department. This video is over 11 minutes long, so already you can tell there's some shenanigans going on Sheen's end. The audio will pick up here in just a few seconds, so let's go ahead and watch it in its entirety. Team traffic stop, by the way. There we go. By the way, this editing is done by the Sheriff's Department, not mine.
How you doing? Thank you. Deputy Jackson with the Sheriff's Office stops for your video and audio recorded. You got your registration as well?
That's my registration.
Yeah, that's what, man. Thank you. Still live in Baltimore? Okay. Can you turn the car off? Can I see the key? Alright. Real quick, the reason I stopped you, I mean, you rode next to me for a while there. Oh, yeah, since the McDonald's. We turned you were right next to me at the traffic light. We made a left-hand turn.
Okay.
And then you were following the speed limit, that was fine, but once you got to here, man, you were doing 70 and a 55.
I felt the issue. I wasn't trying, like, I kept using the gas pedal.
Okay.
I think it's one of my suspensions because they bounced and then I started picking up speed.
Okay.
And I was trying to set on the brakes so I didn't feel it.
Okay. You're probably better off slowing down than speeding up, you know what I mean? Like if you start to feel, like especially if it's a suspension, you don't want to go faster. That's just going to cause a big problem. How old are you? You're 21. What's that? You're going to? You're going to turn 21. Oh, 22. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. All right, man. Well, I'll look at your record. You got any points on your license right now?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, I can look it up. If I can work it out for you, I will, okay? But I also smell the weed.
I definitely.
Okay, you can just leave it there, man. Okay. Well, I mean, it was pretty strong when I was pulling you over, so maybe he's out now, but it wasn't a second ago. It's not the biggest thing, man. The way marijuana laws are going and everything like that, it's been decriminalized. Anything under 10 grams, it's just a civil citation, if that. What's that?
I'm saying that being under 10 grams,
Oh yeah, that's that. Well, then again, I'm not gonna be petty about nothing. You're being decent. All right, you mind stepping out though? Okay, just.
So just so you're paying attention, the Sheriff's Deputy, Officer Jackson, is being very polite, very calm, very relaxed. There's no issue here. The driver apparently is being straightforward with him all the way through. There's no hostility anywhere in this. So I want to keep that in mind as the video continues.
Don't reach in your pockets or anything. Can we leave that in the car for a minute? I just don't smoke, so I'm just one of them. Yeah, we'll go back over here. You got any just don't, again, here you go, turn to me. You don't have any weapons on you at all, do you? No knives, needles, nothing like that?
There's 2 knives on my door.
Nice.
Just literally for me purchasing my club.
Okay. Not even worried about it, but you got nothing else on you?
Sorry, you check me if you want.
Okay, I mean, if you don't mind, just real quick, man. Just change. Is that just ash all over you right there? You didn't shove nothing down in your pants, did you?
No.
Alright. You turn around real quick. Alright, man, you're cool. I'm not gonna mess with your shoes. They're nice and clean. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's nothing real big. I'm gonna wait for this other officer to get here, and then we'll finish everything else out, okay? Even if there was more, and if it was like right on the line, I'll still work in your favor just because you're being decent. I'm trying not to push it too much unless somebody's giving me a hard time. Yeah. Okay. Like, are you trying to? What do you want to find out? You're trying to find a way to stay out here? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know a lot of people get. I don't know what your qualifications are, but a lot of people go over here to Kohl's Distribution. Yeah, or Rite Aid, which is up in Aberdeen. It's still not too far.
And Kohl's is the one right here off of Hanson Road.
Yeah, well, yeah, but around that area. It's actually off of Trimble Road at 24, right at that intersection.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just know a lot of people get jobs there. They're always looking for people.
So that's kind of like the best vehicle for like something quick just to get up.
Yeah, maybe just to get in and get a foothold. That way you get some money coming in, and then if you get familiar with the area, you can start looking at other places. I mean, that's just something off the top. You know what I mean? I don't know any other places in particular that hire. I mean, they're probably just. You know, each business probably does its own thing. You just kind of have to look into classified or something. You know?
So again, this police officer is being very friendly. He's actually trying to help this guy find a job and give him some where he might get some work. No hostility, no violence, no screaming, no insults, none of this. These are 2 adult men having a conversation while he waits for his partner to show up to finish up. Basically, it's going to be a warning at the least, and a minor ticket at the most. So there's no issue here.
I just know that a lot of people get jobs there. They're always trying to get more people, and they always get rid of the people that have problems. And then same thing up at Rite Aid. The big warehouses. So that's just 2 places to look. Where are you looking to move?
I'm actually trying to move in with my baby mother.
Okay.
But I don't want to move in, and I'm not going to help her out with the bills every day. That's not what she must have.
Yeah.
I don't want to just have me leave. So it's kind of like, yeah.
Where she live? Where?
Right there off of this day. Auburn, bro.
Ahern?
Ahern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that would be right down the road from the Kohl's.
Yeah, so that's kind of like, that's something where I'm looking at that little too far.
Yeah. Last thing you want to do is, when you're trying to save money, the last thing you want to do is start spending it all on gas. So, all right, just hang with him for a second. I'm just going to check the car real quick. Like I said, don't worry about nothing. I mean, if there is more in there, I don't need you to tell me about it. I'm going to check it anyway, and then we'll just get everything out in front of us, and I'll try to work it out for you, okay? Yo. 4105, Ocean King. Another person's walking up on us now.
There's
Can I
Sheen.
help you? Can I help you? You can back up, please. This is a traffic stop. You need to back up. You can't walk up behind us. Hey, listen, back up.
You stay the hell away from me, you hear?
You don't know me.
Back up.
You don't know me.
I'm telling you to back up.
Like you
I'm telling you to back up.
I don't care. Who do you think?
Back up.
Millions of SWATs.
Back up. I'm telling you, yes, back up.
You gonna tase me?
Yes, back up.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Back up.
When you ask for trouble, you should not be surprised when it finds you.
Public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You do not belong here.
I am far away. I have a right to film the police.
You can go over there. You're interrupting.
No, I'm not.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what? I'm on the
You're under
sidewalk,
arrest.
sir.
You're under arrest for hindering. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Turn around and
I'm
put your
walking
hands
on the sidewalk.
I'm telling you right now, bud. Put your hands behind your back.
Right, listen.
So Sheen comes up, becomes confrontational. He adds the chaos of this factor. The problem, there was no issue at all with the other driver. Not even connected. He just bad place, bad time. But Sheen came there looking for a confrontation, and now he's going to go to jail. And listen how he goes from tough to sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Don't reach in your pockets. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir, I don't want. I'm not
Told ya.
interfering with anything, sir. Sir, I'm not interfering with anything.
You're under arrest. I told you. Hindering.
Sir, I was on the sidewalk.
You can let go of this.
I was on the sidewalk.
You can let
sir.
go of this. Everything's being audio-visual recorded, okay?
Sir, okay,
This is going to go in your pocket for the time
sir,
being.
I'm on the sidewalk, sir. And sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
603 dispatch. Can you open up a separate card for hindering and mark it 1095 here?
For what?
Start me a supervisor, please.
I'm on a sidewalk. This is a public sidewalk, sir. I'm allowed to walk on the sidewalk.
Told you we're in the middle of a traffic
But I'm walking on the sidewalk, sir. I'm walking on the public sidewalk. Can I speak to a sergeant?
Yeah, they're coming. You're going to have a seat right here on the curb.
So now that he's in trouble, he's trying to talk himself out of it. He was not walking down the sidewalk. He was approaching them over the grass field toward them to record them. You can record the police, but you have to maintain a certain distance and not get involved. When they tell you to back up, you're too close. Back up. All these cameras have zooms. There's no reason for him to have gotten that close unless he wanted a confrontation.
Have a seat. Yeah, can you hang with him? Let me finish this up here. What's that? Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, I know, but he's fine right here. You have your in-car on? Yeah. The mic? Okay, well, I don't want to up here with this guy.
Can I let you know something?
Go ahead.
What I do for a living, I'm a constitutional activist.
Okay.
And what I do is I film the police
Okay.
from publicly accessible areas.
I smell bullshit.
You can stand over there and film us from the front. You cannot walk up. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I was going that way. You didn't.
No. You walked up behind us, and when I told you to back up, you're telling me this is a sidewalk. No, you can't get this
I'm
close.
walking down that way.
When the police are conducting an investigation. No, you don't understand.
For a living, sir. I really listen.
Okay, but I'm explaining it to you.
I just want to
Okay.
talk to you. Millions of people see my videos, sir. I'm telling you. You can look it up. It's called Long Island Audit. I'm from New York.
It makes no difference to me about the videos. Listen to me.
No, I'm not saying
Do you want me to explain to you?
Yes.
Okay. Maryland and the Harford County Sheriff's Office, which I am, a Harford County Sheriff's Office deputy, okay? We will allow you to video. I don't care if you're standing over in a parking lot where I can see you, away from the traffic stop. But as soon as we do a traffic stop or any other type of investigation, we drop a bubble on the area that we're in. You're not walking up behind me.
No, I wasn't trying.
No. You walked from over there to right here. You're not walking up. Listen to me.
Okay, listen.
You're not going to get the full answer unless you just stop.
Would you please shut the hell up?
I'm gonna listen to you, sir.
You walked from that car over there, this direction, right behind my truck, to the back corner of my truck, right here. Okay? And I told you no. I said back up. Okay, you don't want to listen. So we'll go ahead and charge, okay? And then you can
listen,
no, it's not. Come on, you're under arrest.
Sir,
You're under arrest.
sir, don't listen. I have. All right. That's what you want to do, sir. I mean,
That's not what I want to do, but you didn't want to listen to me. You wanted to argue with me to the point where I had to take my taser out because you didn't want to stop approaching us.
So listen. How about let me go on my way?
No.
And we're not gonna.
Nope.
We're not gonna.
You're going to jail. That's it. I'm not messing around with it, man. Because I believe in your rights. Listen to me. I believe in your.
I stand up for the Constitution, sir. I got sergeants, lieutenants who have my back. I got county officials in my.
I don't care.
And sir,
You're not going to walk up behind me like that.
I had no ill intent.
You took my whole attention away from this stop over here.
I'm sorry for doing that, but
This is our business. Who is that guy right there?
I'm apologizing.
Who is that?
I'm apologizing.
I don't care about your apology. You are under arrest.
I'm not saying that.
I appreciate that you want to talk about it now.
No, you can
but at
do
the
whatever.
time you're very confrontational, and it's taking my attention away from this gentleman over here, whom you know nothing about.
So he's now begging to get out of this, and it's not going to work. The police aren't putting up with this crap anymore. And the police officer, everything he said is absolutely correct. This guy's backstepping, trying to get out of getting arrested. Nope, he crossed that line and he's now going to go to jail.
I pulled my taser because you kept stepping at me, bud.
Okay.
And my intention's over here.
Okay.
All right. They're coming. I apologize, man. Give me 1 second. I'll get you on your...
So, body cam footage alone about my commentary was 11 minutes and 8 seconds. As you can see, up until Sean got involved, everything was fine. This guy could have gotten a warning or ticket and been on its way in less than 5 minutes. Sean came in there to get video material for his channel, and we got 22 seconds of completely out of context BS. If you compare the two, you're going to see around the 7-minute mark for the video, not my commentary part, but just for the video overall, where he kicks in his recording and when it ends, those 22 seconds. Ultimately, he did make a plea deal and he wrote an apology, and I'll paste that up here in a second. And Sheriff Jeffrey Geller put a response video in around July to explain this, and that's about 5 minutes long. I'll tack this onto this as well. Alright? So, have a good one.
As many of you are aware, on May 4th of this year, 2 of our deputies were conducting a traffic stop on Route 40 in Joppa when an individual who identifies himself as a constitutional activist purposefully and deliberately approached our deputies from behind and under the cover of darkness. A short 24-second clip of a cell phone video capturing the incident and arrest posted online by that individual generated public attention back in May. As sheriff, I responded publicly with our own body camera video of the encounter so the public could see the event in an unbiased and unedited manner. In my initial statement, I said we would conduct a thorough investigation into the incident, and that process has been ongoing since May 4th. In the meantime, the criminal case against the defendant in the courts has now concluded, with this defendant entering into an agreement with the state's attorney to avoid a criminal conviction through diversion. As part of the agreement, this defendant will perform 10 hours of community service here in our county. He has apologized in a written letter to the involved deputy for his actions, admitted to the wrongfulness of his actions, and apologized to creating a situation that put the safety of individuals and police at risk. He has also withdrawn his formal complaint against the deputy. With the decision of the defendant to withdraw his complaint, this administrative investigation will now be closed. Although the defendant was not interviewed as of the complaint being withdrawn, I will offer that our Office of Professional Standards did not identify any violation of policy or law during the already completed work of the administrative investigation. To once again be clear, as your sheriff, I respect and value a citizen's First Amendment right, as do the members of this agency, but no one should believe this is the same as being able to say and do whatever you might want. Just like you cannot shout fire in a crowded theater, individuals are not permitted to interfere in the duties of our deputies or police officers in general. There is a fine line to be sure, but sadly a line the defendant in this case decided to cross, a line he himself admits he crossed. With that said, there are a couple of points I do feel are important to note. First and foremost, for anyone who watched the release footage, at no time during the incident did our deputy ever mention the fact that the defendant was videoing. Why? Because the deputy didn't care if his actions were video recorded. We utilize in-car camera and body-worn cameras that record citizen contacts already. In addition, our personnel, including this deputy, are recorded by citizens frequently. That is not why this defendant was arrested, and at no time was he ever told he was being arrested for recording. In fact, an alternate location was suggested that would allow the defendant to capture the entire incident on video while not interfering with the traffic stop, something this individual readily admits he should have done. This individual was placed under arrest after refusing to obey the orders of the deputy to move back and hindering the deputy in the performance of his lawful duties. A minute ago, I mentioned the line that the defendant crossed. Even though the formal letter of apology was just received, I have no doubt that even the defendant realized he was overstepping going back to the initial night. On May 4th, right after he was arrested, the defendant repeatedly apologized to the deputy for his actions and asked to be released. This was something that he did not share when he released his initial 24-second video. In a second video he released in early May, which utilized some of our body camera footage, once again the defendant decided to omit his apology to our deputy. I can only assume these actions were done so that his followers wouldn't see his apology for themselves, and sadly, this led to many hateful, threatening, and derogatory calls, emails, and messages being sent to our office and to the deputy himself. This, too, is something the individual also now apologizes for the collateral consequences that have impacted the deputy and his family for just doing his job. To close, I would like to thank our Harford County community for their patience and understanding while we allowed these investigations to be afforded the necessary time to be conducted in a thorough manner and allowed the criminal justice system to perform its function. Sadly, this is all too often not the case in so many communities across this country. I would also like to reiterate my appreciation to the men and women of the Sheriff's Office and those in law enforcement across this country for the great work they do every single day.